What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jerome. I'm coming to you tonight with a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season number 8, episode number 3, and it is titled On the Plus Side. So without further ado, we are just going to jump right into the episode. Mona on her bullshit. She got on another hour of Love and Hip Hop, but I'm not reviewing that damn award show with Tammy and DC Young Fly. But we're going to start this episode up with Scrap. So we see Scrap. He is at his sister's house, and we see a car pull up. And out of the car, it is his son King and his baby mama Tierra. So, you know, they visiting Scrap. And Tierra is coming out very territorial, like she's trying to get back with Scrap. And she's like, you know, I would just like to see you with no clothes on. I'm like, oh my God, you been doing push-ups? Back up. Tierra, back up. Like, damn, you just coming off. And it's like, why come I never knew about this sister? He's like, because I just met this sister. I just met my daddy too. So yes, this is my what we gonna say, his sister, but you know, this is his sister. And yeah, she's just trying to push all up on him. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna have a storyline of Scrappy's baby mama versus Moniece. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So then she's talking about how she wants to throw him a welcome home party. He was like, not really, because, you know, I'm still in the halfway house, and the only place that the only place that he can go to is to his mama's house or to his sister's house. So she got to figure something out. So then a little later in the episode, we see Moniece. She goes to visit Scrap. And then, you know, Moniece says that, you know, KK introduced her to Scrap when they met at an industry party. And I'm like, bitch, Mona put this together. Mona said it's in the script. So Moniece, we're gonna fly you from California to Atlanta, and you're gonna pretend like you dating Scrap, and then you're gonna say, hey, KK is the reason that I know Scrap. Like, what, was y'all pen pals while he was in prison? Like, fuck out of here. But you were with AD when he was in prison. Whatever, Mona. Whatever. So, what happened next? So, you know, he's asking Moniece, what is she gonna do about, you know, traveling back and forth between Atlanta and LA. She's gonna do it, but they're not quite sure where they are in their relationship right now. So I'm like, okay, Mona, I kind of side-eyed Mona this whole entire episode, because there was a lot of shit in here. I was like, really, Mona? Really? Okay, if you say so. All right, next, you guys, we got Tokyo. So we see Tokyo. She is talking about she's doing a cosmetic collection called Tokiana. I believe that's what it was called. I didn't write it down, but I think that's what the name of it was called. So we see her. She's there with Shekinah Joe, and then we are reintroduced to Shay Mack, who, if I'm not mistaken, she was on season number 2 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I believe, when Jocelyn told her, bitch, you can die again, come back again, die again, be born again, die again, be born again, and I still won't work with you. So Shay Mack is no longer trying to rap. She is a DJ at this point. I'm like, oh, that's good that you gave up that rap career that was never going anywhere, because you were trying to work with Stevie J of all people. But whatever, you know, she's a mother now. And, you know, she starts talking about how her and Carly Red are not cool. I'm like, when were you and Carly Red ever cool? But okay, if you want to say so, you know, whatever. So then they talking about Shay Mack's body and how it looks, you know, how her body looks good. And they ask her, how you do that? How you lose weight? She said, by eating my vegetables. And a look on Shekinah's face, Tokyo's face, they're like, bitch, what? Nah, girl, we ain't doing that. That don't work this way. That don't fly this way. And I'm sorry, but didn't she kind of get liposuction again? Not going to go there. I wish these kids would stop running. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, whatever. So then we see at Tokyo's event, we see Sierra there. And then out of nowhere, this is where we were introduced to Moniece. So she shows up. We also saw Super Cynthia. So Moniece says that, you know, she and AD are not together, but, you know, she's out there in Atlanta. She got a new boo. And this new boo happens to be a guy, which I've already said it's Scrap. Here's my thing when it comes to Moniece. So all last season, Moniece was complaining on Twitter about being let out of her Love and Hip Hop Hollywood contract because she was so miserable. She was so unhappy. She wanted to focus on her music. She wanted to do this. She wanted to do that. But here you are on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. How miserable were you really? Like, how? Please explain that to me. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? So then in another scene, we see Shekinah, Tokyo, Sierra, and Shay Mack. They at the gym, and they got this trainer, and he's telling him how he can whip them into shape in 1 night in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, okay. I think that's what he said. But either way go, the nigga was gonna kill their asses because all that stuff that he wanted them to do. I'm like, yeah, you finna kill them bitches. Sorry to call them bitches, but you about to kill their big asses. Especially that little bitty Shekinah. Like, ain't no way in hell that they about to do it. So then Tokyo, she's doing it, but then Sierra going at her like a drill sergeant or something, talking about, me and Tokyo have worked out before, but she will slack off if you don't stay on top of her and whatnot. Okay, maybe, you weren't what she needed, so okay. Like, you ever think about that? And then, like, the last scene of the episode, we see Tokyo. Tokyo was at her house. She was cooking some pasta. That pasta looked good as fuck. She was air frying some chicken. I'm like, oh, god damn, that chicken looked good. And then, Sierra talking about she lost 60 pounds because she was going to have to go through, whatever she said she was going to have to go through. Because she was going to I'll have to take medicine because of diabetes or whatnot. And I'm like, okay, I get that. You're trying to educate your friend on everything. But, Tokyo has to make it in her head that that's what she wants to do. That she wants to lose weight. That's going to be something that she has to do, not you. You can't force her to do that. And then when Sierra got her ass up and threw her chicken out, I'm like, oh, hell to the nah. Like, I would have beat the shit out of Sierra. I'm sorry. You don't throw my fucking food away. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Don't throw my shit away at all. Do not throw it away. So, then they start arguing with one another. And, the crazy 88, as Roxanne calls them, took, what's her name? Sierra out. Like, Sierra would have been dead fucking with my chicken and my pasta and all my food, bitch. Don't touch it at all. You didn't cook it. So leave the shit alone. If I want to have, high cholesterol, let me have high cholesterol. Like, like I said before, Tokyo has to make it up in her mind that that's what she wants to do. All right, next up we got Scrappy with his beautiful wife. They living with Mama D now, because Scrappy had that bad car accident. I think that trainer DP that lives out there in Atlanta was also in the car with him because I know they both at the same time they were hurt, So, now that he's hurt, they living with Mama D because he's hurt and Bambi is, almost due with baby Breland. So on top of that, Bambi's mama Cece came from LA to Atlanta and shit is not going right with Mama D and, Cece. That shit is so fucking dysfunctional. So then Cece is sitting down talking about how she sold Scrappy's foot when his mama not there. I'm like, huh? Like, repeat what you just said. Did you say you sold his feet when his mama not there? Now I get it, Bambi is pregnant and whatnot, but you soaking his feet. So then, you see Mama D cooking and CC critiquing what she cooking. And Mama D's like, who? She lucky. I'm a different person. I'm trying to be a better person because the old Mama D would have went off on her. I'm like, I don't know why you didn't go off on her because, bitch, you in my house and you want to criticize my food, bitch. You ain't got to eat it like there's fast food restaurants. You can go to Cheddar's. You can go to Olive Garden. You can go wherever you want to go to eat. You don't have to eat my motherfucking food there. You can go to Old Lady Gang. You can go wherever the fuck you want to go. You don't have to eat my shit. Get the fuck out. Then they sit at the table. Mama D is like, let's do amazing. Let's say grace. Why did Mama D bust out singing Amazing Grace? And she sang it so fucking off key. I'm like, Mama D, you will not do this to us tonight. No, you will not. Oh my God. Like, what the hell? So then in another scene, we see Cece. Cece, I don't know if there was so she had some bread and she had some cheese on the bread. And I think she put, like those breakfast sausages on there. like those Eckrich smoked sausage on there. I'm like, what kind of hood, shit is this? Like from prison? Like, what the fuck was that? And then here's another thing that I was confused about with this scene. So you see Bambi on the couch, and you see Scrappy on the couch, and then you see Cece rubbing Scrappy's foot. And I'm like, why is Cece rubbing Scrappy's foot? Like, I was kind of confused with that shit. And then Cece started talking about Mama D and how she twerking and stuff, and she about to be a grandma. Well, Mama D is already a grandma to baby E-Money. Well, she's not a baby anymore, but she's a grandmother to E-Money. Like, so Cece, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this has been Mama D for years, and Scrappy cool with it. Why you got a problem with it? You be the best grandma you can be, and let Mama D do Mama D. That's how I feel. And Bambi agrees. Like, you living in her house, why you talking shit about him? So Bambi up and leaves. So that leaves Cece and Scrappy downstairs. So then Scrappy's phone starts to ring, and it's oh goddamn, it was Mama D, and she asked a question. What is Thunder Thighs? She said, "What is Thunder Thighs doing?" Oh Lord, I died laughing when she called Cece Thunder Thighs. Thunder Thighs. So Cece was like, she going to the store because it ain't no in Thunder Thighs. Oh, Thunder. Oh shit. Oh shit. Thunder Thighs. That motherfucker said Thunder Thighs, nigga. That took me out. Oh, so then Mama D comes downstairs, and Mama D is just like, she up under my roof and she talking shit about me. Like, I agree with Mama D. Like, how you gonna be living under her roof and talking mad shit about him? So Scrappy tells her that he wants them to have a conversation with each other. And what did he say? What did Scrappy say? Oh shit, I forgot to take it down. But whatever he said, it was wrong as fuck. Alright, so towards the end of the episode, we see Mama D, and she is having Cece meet her somewhere. And Cece's like, bitch, we had a Motel 6. And Mama D is like, hell yeah, we had a Motel 6. Like, bitch, this is where you stop. This is your stop. Like, your shit is right here in a room. Here your key. Go there. And, Mama D's like, I'm putting you out because you be in my house talking shit about me. And Cece's like, girl, I ain't said nothing about you. And I'm like, what? You were just talking about her, how she, her being a grandmother and she twerking and everything. But okay, if you say that, you weren't talking about it, maybe my ears, or maybe, I'm partially deaf in one ear, maybe the other ear is gone partially deaf too, because I could have swore I heard you talking shit about Mama D. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I'm not wrong. Oh, sweet hella fuck. So we got this scene where we see Sierra. She is driving and she's meeting up with her friend. She said she's meeting up with her friend Akbar. Before she even said Akbar Vee, I'm like, girl, I know goddamn well you ain't meeting up with picket fence Akbar from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Tierra's ex-boyfriend. I know good damn well you not. So like I said, she's meeting with her friend Akbar Vee, and I was like, I had saw this on some of the Love and Hip Hop T pages that Akbar Vee was joining the cast, and I'm like, that name sounds really familiar. I'm like, I've heard that name before. And then after I saw her, I'm like, oh, I know why I know her now, because last year sometime, I forgot when it was, but Akbar Vee and Tommy got into a fight with one another, and Akbar Vee went on a live, and it was a long ass live, talking about how she beat Tommy's ass and whatnot, but there was never any footage of her and Tommy fighting, so we don't really know who really wanted to fight, but they did fight one another. So then we see Akbar Vee. She is at a 7-Eleven filming a music video. I'm like, Mona, this is how low we have sunk, that we are in a 7-Eleven shooting a music video. Then on top of that, Akbar just really let us know that she ain't shit. Like, god damn. So she said she got 4 albums out. I'm like, 4? Damn, nobody even knows who you are, but okay. Then she went even further to say she got 5 kids. And she has possession of not one of her kids. All 5 of her kids live with somebody else in her family. I'm like, well, goddamn, you got 5 kids. Your priority, you got 5 kids, 4 albums, not one of them live with you. Your priorities are fucked the hell up. You can talk about you out here trying to grind for your kids. Obviously, you not trying to grind for your kids, because obviously the music is not for you. So, when you realize that after 4 albums, and shit, bitch, after album number 2, you should have been like, you know what, Lord, my music is not popping the way that I thought it should. So let me go find me a full-time job that actually brings in some money, so I can take care of me and my 5 kids, and then I can do my music on the side. Wouldn't that have been smarter? I'm just saying. 5 kids, 4 albums, no money, no kids. Interesting. So then we see another scene where Akbar is meeting with her cousin. I'm like, oh, who's her cousin? It is Candy fucking Burrs. I'm like, oh, okay, Candy, I see you securing them bags. VH1 and Bravo. I see you. So, Akbar says that Candy loaned her money to get a nice apartment. I said, our Candy loaned you money to get an apartment, but you got 5 kids. Not one lives with you. 4 albums, $0. Okay. I'm gonna give a person like you some money for an apartment. Again, 5 kids, 4 albums, $0. Not one of your kids live with you. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. She would have got the money from me. I'll be like, you know what? Nah. I was about to say, just for the kids. Nah, not even for the kids. So then Akbar talking about how she's always fighting and whatnot, and Candy's just like, I just want you to show me that this is what you want. And you need to stop fighting people. Like, yeah, bitch, you got 5 kids. Like, be a good representation for your kids. Like, what the fuck? Okay. All right, so then we see another scene with Akbar, and she has her son. Did she say his name was Derivative? I'm not judging his name, but I'm like, I'm like, okay, Derivative. So that would mean you're good at math. Not. Again, 5 kids, 4 albums, not one lives with you, and $0. Well, you might have some money, but I mean, it ain't enough to support your kids, because if your kids are living with other people, and then the fact that your makeup was done, your nails is done, your weave is done, this give me Moniece vibes from Love and Hip Hop season 1 when she was at Kim Kimball's getting her weave done, but she didn't have Cam because Drew had him. Whoo! So like I said, she has her son Derivative with her, and then they go to the apartment that she got. They Candy put the first month and last month's rent down. I'm like, shit, bitch, you better than I am, because I wouldn't have done that shit for no. I mean, I would do it for somebody, but not somebody who is able-bodied to get a fucking job, and you out here doing music with 4 albums, but nobody knows none of your music. And then my next question was, why were they in an empty apartment? Like, were y'all gonna stay there for the night? Was he gonna sleep? What was y'all gonna do in an empty apartment? Mona, you really tried it tonight with the whole fucking episode. But it was a good episode, you guys. That was Love and Hip Hop. Like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later.